CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
That yours alert, Claire's alert. Don't the Who game come on today though? Any Thursday? Something right now. What game on right now?
Miami and Boston.
Straight up, I'm about to not watch. You talk about Miami and Boston. I'm just rock what they want when they have it.
I don't talk about Miami and Boston.
Boston they win. I told y'all niggas back at the
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. There he goes, left side.
Cooper.
Touchdown.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
And I can't never
play in the game, CD. 75 yards. These people haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate.
I'm about to play Call of Duty
Everyone
by
talks
myself.
about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting
I
exposed.
can't make
Street Fighter. What them bitch niggas got Street Fighter?
that shit is my Achilles heel.
He spent all week scheming.
I don't know what to
Street
do.
Fighter,
And it
nigga.
seems like it goes right out the window.
This is DJ Reed returning.
Full time.
And up to about the
All I want to do is
26-yard
make
line, just
people
across the
fumble.
25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
I ain't called the fumble yet in Madden.
I got a badge after that.
Tell me why I ain't caused the fumble yet.
See that shit's Luther Van
Wilson, the
Sale.
Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 26. And right away, he'll look to throw.
But a red door.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to
I
that
ain't
one.
really
It's
trying to run the
second
same play
down.
I just made. That shit ain't
So
gonna
much
work,
about
no ass
defending
bitch,
the
man.
pass is
Bitch,
being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that
Man,
incompletion.
no, this shit ain't the same,
Once again, they'll
dog.
come up on the 26-yard
Yeah,
line,
sweet,
second and
that's
10.
It ain't the same, brother. It ain't got the same feel.
I'm about
I
to
feel
get
like
this.
Drew Hill.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with third and 9
Right now,
looming.
Buzz, I'm about to drive drunk to the
On third down, the
motherfucking
Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Yes, I mean, oh, I thought you were going to refrigerator with the ticket.
right down the Strizzy.
Out of the gun,
Might give me
here's
some-
Wilson.
Some motherfucker,
He
what's that
lets it
place
fly
called?
for Lockett. And a throw there
I know
going
what
to
I
be
want, but I can't say
incomplete.
the name.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
It's not worthy. Y'all hear somebody come?
You got to go to
Swerving off that
bed
bird.
early. I'm going to
He
bed
was
late.
only asked to punt once
That's
in the
what I
victory last
do.
week as he
I go
sends
to
this one
bed when
away.
my eyes
This is
say
fielded
it's
at the
time.
27.
If it ain't
They'll
time,
call it a punt
then
of
I stay
44
up.
yards. The return was for 7.
Tell 'em
And the
niggas
Cowboys will take
fail
over the
that one,
football with a first and 10.
Their own 34-yard line.
Swerving in that bird.
My nigga Zeke. Do
All up
his-
in that cabin.
We about to read from the book of Ezekiel.
About set for this
Chapter
next drive
13.
of the Cowboys
First
offense.
Roll up on them, bust a game, Mac 11.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel
Let him
Elliott.
add a
And he'll
20-20.
get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The tackle made by
But that's just
Bang,
a pile
gang.
of bodies there, and that's where you kind of find out who's a tough guy,
I'm
right?
gonna leave my
Who can
game on
stand
that
up and
thing.
make a play.
In my house, if somebody come in my house and my family, call the police.
They have to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Ezekiel
But
Elliott.
they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 3 yards. It's
Shoot the
now
club
4th
up.
down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do?
Offside.
We're about to find out. 4th down. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be
They made a
Seahawks
song called
football
Shoot the
first
Club Up.
and
That was
10.
stupid.
Their own 29-yard line.
I'm going to shoot the club up. That was dumb. I ain't realized until it was over with.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Leighton Vander Esch.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. 1st down, Seattle.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising typical player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly from Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted. Wow.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that one.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Man, please. Man, please.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's third down.
Well, we've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Cowboy first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. The give is to Elliott. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. The first down carry by Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
That's it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He gives it off to Carson.
Boom!
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. I don't know what's hot.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the north.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Carlos Hyde. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Tony Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First down, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Complete to Blake Jarwin.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better
They be
spot.
killing me with I'm stopping these niggas from getting the first
You're
down
the
type
offensive
shit.
coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
On third down, Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth. Running with Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Down, Cowboy.
I might go to the drive-in.
And do what? Be uncomfortable in the car for 2 hours?
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 24, Prescott, and this one's incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Right to the foot, man.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Okay.
Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Wilson, a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, Dwight.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go, Lewis.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. sets up first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. A give to Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Final play of the half. Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an
One more time,
play
D.
as well. Now the half will end.
One more time, D.
Unless there's another defensive penalty.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Reed. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They run it with Carson, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 39. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, high. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Thank you.
Sir.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
A big loss.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs. Because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people. But that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Shit, we all got a full squad now. Shit, what's up?
What the fuck is that? The thick-ass squad. You said what?
Shit. We trying to hoop, bro.
Yeah, man, I could do a little something.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time. And
tell St. Louis I'm going to pay him on the 3rd.
Talk about me?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Elliott. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Talk to them niggas, Mark.
If you're going to blitz,
nobody tell me LeBron called y'all, made it real easy.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender.
LeBron was building his shit for Golden State, but the nigga like, look, dog.
For the third quarter of action.
The niggas just hurt.
Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth.
What up, Nick?
What up, fool? But LeBron gonna be straight now. After he win his fourth ring, 3 different teams, he don't give a fuck what happened after this. All he gonna do is go for his stats.
I agree with that.
Forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He gonna put forth he's going to put forth the effort, but you will probably see him get more statistical stats.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down again.
He definitely, I don't see the hunger. He's still gonna try to get it.
To the challenge.
The Cowboys on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right.
Who's playing what?
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you wanted anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him. They tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
For the Cowboy field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is
Fred is
good.
meeting
He got
Cel,
every
Mark.
bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Seahawks.
So with that, you figure now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel.
Playing Matt, what the fuck is you talking about, Mike?
Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Send me an invite.
25-yard line.
I'm in the 4th quarter, dog. You already know who the winners is. We coming
I'm in
off
the
the bench.
practice right now.
I'm motherfucking.
Well, seem like you left out all night.
You say what?
Hey, shit, if y'all already got
Exactly
five, bro, I gotta play
like.
for real.
Here's the Seattle
Right here?
offense ready to
Yeah,
get
I ain't
this
tripping
drive
for real.
underway.
I'm over here working
Many
anyway.
2-game wins.
He a guard, though.
It might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
I'm dead. Bro, I ain't trying to fuck up y'all run, bro. Go
It
ahead.
certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
On the night, you thought.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Right.
Throwing again.
He
was already playing, nigga.
He just needed my own play, Marcel, somebody. Like, nigga, hold on,
This drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions
Hold on,
on 1st and
nigga.
2nd.
Nigga, they was already playing.
That brings up
I don't give a fuck who was already playing, nigga.
I got the NFL on Fox.
down.
Nigga, you always second kill to the first kill.
Seahawks on 3rd down.
Hell no.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
You're temporary. Nigga, you're a temporary PlayStation nigga, we know.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get it
Together,
for
my
the 45 at the 44. That good for 19
Yeah.
yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
44-yard line.
Man. That's about strain the whole vessel, nigga. You fucking leave your ass in the shower, but nigga.
And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to
No,
go.
I hit my knee, dog, on the wall, dog. That's what I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm taking my shit off, bro. Hit my knee on the wall by accident. Bumped my shit. I was like, ah. Next, you know, I had bent down to look at my knee to see if it was, you know, like, shit, I put a hole in it. Nigga. Next, you know, I just got lightheaded, bro, and passed out.
1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Head rush. That shit fucked me up, nigga.
Again with 9. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 9. First down, Seattle.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all
Nigga,
your attack defenses.
all I remember, nigga, is the shower hit me in the face.
You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
You're right.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Bro, look at this fat ass fly that keep. Bro, I got something for a big chance. Come on back over here.
Who's Brody up
To throw again.
Shit, I'm not even in the park. I ain't trying to break up y'all run.
Lets it fly for Lockett. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
No, my real name, Matthew.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third and 10.
Jenkins. My nigga Jenkins.
From the gun.
Jenkins.
Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett.
Jenkins or Florence.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
I'm not going to
I mean, y'all got
but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
25. Seahawks 13.
where y'all at?
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff.
How about that one, Mark?
And send this one away.
Well, me and you we the only real Ursher fans. What you know about this?
And able to take it past the 25.
I wrote that shit down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time.
Nigga Usher is that nigga, Marv. You ain't feeling my nigga.
I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns. You're just thinking first downs. To keep
That's caught inside the 35.
Do your thing, CD. Do your thing, CD.
Can I play a motherfucking match?
Do your thing, CD, man. I just want you to do your thing, CD, man. Oh, do your thing, CD, Lamb.
Come on, man.
Oh, do your thing, CD, Lamb.
Let's go.
Huh? CD, Lamb. Oh, do your thing, CD, Lamb.
That was a whole lot. Yeah, I know my Chi-Town niggas. I'm gonna ride down on y'all niggas. We gonna drop next time. We gonna drop next time. I'm at work, huh? I'm out.
Talk to him, whole lot.
You got actually, I can hear you. You just can't hear me till I answer. Ask me, nigga. I can hear you, nigga.
Make it into the end zone. Actually 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Man, where you niggas at? We was playing record earlier, man.
Talk to him, whole lot.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
He was fucking them up.
Throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right.
Hold on,
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett.
You got that invite? About the string?
Yeah, let me do my substitution.
Up close to the 40-yard line.
Marv, I'm telling you, Marv. I don't know about my niggas right now.
Premium in these games.
Hell no about my nigga Mar. My nigga Hunt's going in again this year. He coming hard on y'all bitches. I'm going back to my gig today.
Offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
4 yards on the pickup.
Run that up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The give is to Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Niggas don't never shout out to Eastside Cheddar Boys.
Nope.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
I love, but I'm fucking bad at it. I got too many buddies bad habits. Too many little lies, yeah. I keep fucking up my love life, yeah. I just fucking bad at it.
So this will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
I keep fucking up my love life, yeah. This nigga us gonna kill him, dog.
The fan support off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we
come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. The stretch of the life, don't be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.